off of here real quick. Probably gonna hear me. Let's see. It's hot. I think I got the heat turned. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. I'm trying to go on my desktop so I can see y'all. So I am halfway. Look, I just started yesterday and I'm almost done with the cutting out part. So I like to cut, print, cut, then assemble. But I have to wait on some other stuff. And I can just start as while I wait for the stuff for tomorrow. But I am on here because I am going to show real fast, because every time I do one of these, I always say to myself, how can I find a different way to do something when I have time management? So I am late to this method. Now, if you watch my video that I got pinned on my YouTube channel, it has like a whole breakdown of how to do a party favor, a Pringle shaker. But there's many ways that you can do those, and I am going to show you a shortcut that I should have been learned about. But hey, better late than never. I don't know what's wrong with this. I'm trying to see why it's not allowing me to. Something is weird. Let me see. Let me just click off all these tabs. Hi. So I'm going to show you real fast how to put the label on. And so if you someone that struggled with the label like I did at the very beginning when I started doing these, what I'm about to show y'all tonight is pretty simple. As I've been doing these, right, I've been trying to figure out ways to like do stuff a little bit different because, like I said, I'm on the time management. So this is going to be the label part. Now, the old way that I used to do these, right, this is sticker paper, right? So you can use photo paper. I use photo paper and I use sticker paper to do my Pringle shakers. But if you are using the sticker paper, and if you was someone hard-headed like myself, I used to take this whole entire sticker paper off. And I used to struggle. Like, if you go watch my video that I got pinned up, you will see that I would take the whole sticker off and then I will roll it around, and I have to be very careful. But you do not have to take the whole sticker paper off of this. And I'm about to show that real fast. I'm trying to, something's going on with my computer. I'm trying to, I don't know, it's not clicking out. Like, here we go. Let me close my Silhouette Studio down real quick. And my Adobe, close all tabs. Yeah, I don't need that open right now. I don't know what's going on here. It's acting weird. Let me close everything out. So like I said, I started this yesterday and I'm halfway done already. Like, I did my fruit snacks. I did my suckers. I printed out my bags for the gift bags. I'm doing labels. Like I said, I did, everything is already done. All I got to do now is just cut out my stuff for my Pringle shakers and do some other stuff, and then I pretty much be finished. So I just, like I said, I do stuff in a different kind of way. What is going on here? Okay, here we go. All right, so let me show you what I'm working on. Everybody likes Gracie, I see. Gracie, Gracie, Gracie. So here is this pretty little girl here. I have my ring light, but it's in the corner somewhere, so I wish I could see this to be a little bit brighter. Let me see if I can, excuse my shorts, they kind of house-ish, but I'ma just come over here real quick. I'm in the house, so I'm trying to get this to be a little bit bright for y'all can see. My ring light is in the corner. So like I said, I'm in the house, y'all. I'm in the house. Yeah, ain't nothing fake about me, honey. I ain't got no studio or nothing. I'm in the house. Let me see. Try this one. Get this thing to stand up. I don't know why it's broke or something. Yeah. Okay, that's a little better. All right. Oh, let me see. And I think that, I don't know, my daughter in there thinking she Beyonce. I had to go to my baby be her just in her own little world. Hold on. It's hot. Oh my God. It was like 90 degrees in here. Okay. So I'm doing a all holographic party favor bundle. But like I said, this is what I did last night. I wish I can see the holographic on here. So these is the fruit snacks that I did. And then I did my suckers and stuff. My suckers is put away. As soon as I, finish stuff, I just jump to the next thing. And these is my gift bags. But these don't have the holographic on it yet. Like I said, I'm getting ready. Like I said, I cut everything out. And I'm getting ready to put these together. But not tonight. I know when to stop. So if you ever get tired, stop. That's just something I'm going to tell you right now. Don't never try to work when you're tired. Just stop. What I usually do, I know how long it takes me to do something. So like when I'm like taking orders or whatever, I don't take orders if I can't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like I know my limit. So I can't have a party favor done in 7 days. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. I have to take my time. So, I don't do rush orders or nothing with those. It's just, I'll be honest, upfront, transparent. Please, place your order XYZ. So, a couple years ago, well, I think last year, it's going on 2 years now, I end up buying me a 8550 printer. Because like I said, I got tired of the smudging, especially with the black ink HP. Like I was using it so much, like they have that automatic thing where they keep sending you ink. I just got, I got fed up with that part. And so I was just like, you know what? I am going to invest in me a printer. And that's exactly what I did. Yo, what's up, girl? Hello. Pringle onion flavor is the best. Why everybody say that? All right. So this is what that printer I'm gonna try to show y'all my prints. So see how nice and pretty these colors are? Yes, that was the best investment I did, was get me an 8550 printer. And so this is for my gift bag templates. But I'm going to drop this down a little bit because I just want to show y'all real fast. This is going to be real quick, just to show you how easy. You don't have to struggle with your cans. Like I said, I'm going to use a little hack, that I've learned about. And it's just the easier way. If you are using sticker paper, you don't have to take the whole sticker paper down. So let me drop this down real fast and see how far y'all can see. Okay, so this is the label, right? And I got the regular can. When you take off the lid, you want to make sure that this tab is pulled up like this. But make sure it don't rip. Just pull it up. Make sure it don't rip. Thank you. So then I'm going to take just my Cricut tool here, right? And I got me some scissors. So I'm going to take, So I'm going to take my Cricut tool. I'm going to pull the label back just a little bit, right? Now I used to take the whole label off. I don't do that anymore. So I am just going to bend this down. See, like this. And you're going to do that on each side. Now, if it's your choice if you want to keep the flat folded or you want to cut it off. Cut that little piece off. So I am just folding it. So one end should be like this. The next end should be like that. But try to, keep it like even or whatever. Now, if you decide you want to cut it off, you can. So I'm just going to cut. I'm making it nice, making it even. They're probably going to flag my live because of this music. So all I'm getting ready to do now is cut the little, I'm going to do it on this side. Get close as possible, and I'm just going to cut. But I have done it the other way as well. I have done it the other way as well. Where I can just leave the flap like this. But I'm just getting real close. And I used to sometimes I used to have to do a one can like over and over and over. And I couldn't understand. I'm like, man, why is this But like I said, you don't want to go too far down with it. So all I'm doing now is get ready to take my design, just put it in the middle. But you still want to make sure that this is tight. Okay, so my measurements for this little can was 9, the little can. This is the 1.3 ounce or whatever it is, 1.3 ounce. So this measurement was 9.3 by 3.15. And so all I'm doing now remember that part we took off, the sticker? I'm just pressing it down. That's it. And then I'm taking the other side and I'm pulling it tight. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all you do. See how quick that was? I was struck. It used to take me like 5 minutes. I can, because if you take the sticker all the way off, the sticker is real sticky. So you have to be perfect when you placing it on. And then I did not like sometimes, like you will have air bubbles. Like I didn't like that part either. So I'm gonna do it one more time just to show you. Uh-oh, where's my other lid? Like I said, I got my stuff already cut out. So I'm about to do another can just to show you how simple it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take this can, just push this tab back, right? But don't break the seal. Just push the tab back. And then this is only if you use a sticker paper. If you're using sticker paper, you don't have to take the whole sticker paper off. You can just take a little bit of the sides off, like I'm getting ready to do here. So you don't want to put too much back. You just want to do a little bit. Now you can leave the folded. So you're just gonna fold it like this. Don't take all of this off. And if you are using, let me see something. Okay. Now another thing, I had some issues when I was using this holographic paper with the sticker paper. You got to be careful how you place that. So I just bust that. It was an air bubble in there. I just busted it, that's all. So I'm just going to take this tab, pull it back. Now you can cut it off or you can leave it. It's up, or you can still leave it folded. But like if you're going to leave it folded without cutting it, just make sure it's nice and flat. And you press down, nice and flat. All right. But I am just going to cut this. Or if you like I said, you don't have to. I'm just going to do it. All right, so, but I'm going to cut this off of here. Hi, Shelly. Hey, girl. I've been seeing you, Shelly. I've been watching what you've been putting on there. Oh, I'm hot. I had the heat 90 degrees. Yes, it is, Shelly. I'm okay. Just was taking some personal time. I got to get this hair out my way because it's... Yes, girl. Just trying to get back to normal. Okay, so I'm just going to put this label on, right? Make sure it's nice and even. And you can tell, tell. So like I said, the measurements for this little can, but you still want to make it nice and tight. And so all I did was just press this sticker part down here. All right, and and don't worry about this little red up here, okay? That lid, and when you put your banner around, it's gonna cover all that up. All right. And so that's how you do this if you are using the sticker label method you do that. Now I'll do both ways. I do these both ways. I do them with photo paper, and I do them with sticker paper. What you been up to, Shelly? I'm gonna open up a window. I had it like 90 degrees in here. So all I'm doing now is taking all of these off and getting them ready for I can. Now this gonna be my last part for tonight. Like I said, I know my limit. Like I don't push it through the midnight. If I have to, if I'm on a deadline, like I got like 2 or 3 days away, then yeah, I'll probably push it into the middle of the night. Or if I want to get something done, but I know, like I said, I know how long it takes me to do something, and you gotta, you gotta rest. You gotta rest. Another thing I was talking to y'all about yesterday is that I'm switching my sublimation ink, and it's only because the ink that I usually use costs a little. It costs a lot now, and it take long for it to get here. So I am switching. I'm about to show y'all what I'm switching to. Y'all can beat me up in the comments. I'm switching to let me see. Ta-da! I'm switching to Hippo. I did my research on this ink. It was cheap. Way cheaper than what I usually pay. And I got it the next day. So I'm switching to this. So I am going to purge all the ink out of my sublimation, my converted printer, and I'm going to replace it with this ink. So I did do research. I didn't just pick a ink. I did research about this brand. So let me open up a window real quick. Y'all use it. Oh, thank you. I love the feedback. Yes, give me the feedback, y'all. Give me the feedback. Yes. So this was a long-term decision. I didn't make this decision overnight. It was just I had to, like stuff is changing by the day. Prices is going up everywhere. No matter where you go, where you shop, it's just prices is changing. And so I'm like, okay, I be having deadlines. Like I be having stuff that need to be done by a certain time. And part of my bundle that I offer, they get a shirt with their bundle, like for the birthday person. So I use my sublimation machine a lot now. I mean, my converted one, and it's like I can't wait like 3 or 4 days to get my ink. I mean, like I can't wait like longer than 3 days. That's what I'm saying. So I did research. I went to the homegirl page. The one that be dressed up in the apron all the time, with the bun. So I went to, she always be doing the Cricut, Jen, that's her name, Jennifer. So I went to the Cricut page, and I had watched some videos, and then I just was like, I was just doing some reference checks through YouTube, like with other people who uses this ink. And I was going to use, Walmart has ink in there, but I never heard of, it's called Printer Jack or something. I never heard of that ink. So I don't know too much about it, but I've heard people talk about Hippo. So I'm going to switch to that brand. And I'm definitely going to take some time tomorrow and purge my machine. And then I'm going to replace it. Now, one of the process, yes, Jennifer Maker. Yes, and then I saw videos of how how people's stuff come out looking with the hippo. And then I did go ahead and read where it said it was compatible with my machine. So that's another thing. I'll look and see, what ink is compatible with I have a 16650 Epson printer. So I'm going to take the wires out like I've been seeing everybody doing? No. I'm doing good old fashioned. I'm gonna take all the trays out. Like I did some references on this as well. So I have to take all the trays out, the 16650, and then I have to turn it upside down. I have to turn it to get the ink to come out. And then I have to purge the machine. Like I have to run it after I get the ink out. Because it's still ink in the wires, right? So I have to get that ink out. And I have to run my machine like with high print, fast print, until the ink purges out. So I'm gonna give it a shot, y'all. Cause I was like, "Ooh, Lord!" I was like, "Oh my God!" And then it's a lot of people now. A lot of people in our community that sell ink now. And so I just was looking like, then I saw Amazon sells it, and I'm like, and when I saw the price with Hippo, that's unbeatable. So that ink I usually pay over $50 for my regular ink that I use, but this ink was only $26. And I ain't even making that up, y'all. That Hippo ink was only $26. So I was like, you know what? Why not? All right, so Hippo sells paper? What? See, I didn't even, do they got their own website? I thought they just was a Walmart, an Amazon brand. Y'all hear Gunna in the background, the rapper. I've been in here listening to music. Yep. Yeah, Shelly, that's where I'm at now, honey. I'm not discriminating. I don't have nothing against no other people, but this is all about cost and money now. If I could still get the good quality, but I have to, the cost. So I got a story time for y'all, right? This is about Etsy. Now, I didn't warn people. You got to be, now I sell on, now let me, before I talk about Etsy, I don't want to bash them. But you have to really pay attention, and I'm saying this because I had to take a lesson. This is for me too. You got to pay attention when you're setting up your shop over there. So I couldn't understand for the life of me, every time I would get an order, right? Etsy would like take a huge chunk of my earnings. And so the first time I was like, what the heck? Like, ain't no way. Like, I saw them Shopify before and all the other websites. They never took, they take their little taxes and fees, but Etsy was like hitting me over the head, like big time hitting me over the head. So my last order before this order, I'm steady asking them. I'm like, hey, this order, I don't understand why y'all taking so much from my order. Like, can you tell me where all this cost is coming at, right? So when you run them ads on Etsy, it's another section on there. You know how they put your stuff on Google and stuff like that? Like when you run ads on Etsy, that's a charge. But then when they put your stuff out there outside of Etsy, that's a whole separate charge. And so I think the fee, if I'm not wrong, was like $30 or something, or it was something like that. And I was pissed. Like, I was pissed off. Like, hey, like this is almost a this is like almost a $300 order. How in the heck did y'all take all these fees? How did the heck I'm down to this? Explain this. So they start. I know that's right, Shelly. Yes, honey. I had to have a real talk with myself. Like, okay, everybody's going up on their ink, but the competition, some competition is like, hey, we've been here for a long time. So anyways, let me get back to my little Etsy chronicle. So this order that came up. So when I got this order, I got it kind of in the night. So I was reading it, but then I was looking like, wait a minute, something is wrong here. So I hit Etsy up today, like, hey, I said, listen, this is my third order. This is big orders, and y'all taking huge chunks of my money. What is going on now? I said, the last time y'all told me to do something, I did it. So why did y'all take this fee this time? And so they was telling me like, oh, you had a promotion and XYZ, and your promotion is still running. Like, that's what I say. It's a user error fault. So I know you want to get your business out there. Like you want to get yourself out there, but you gotta be very careful, because even though Etsy is like helping you get the business, they is not playing with those. They charge for a lot of stuff. So they was like, the order that I had, it was on my fault. It was my fault because it was a discount on there, some type of discount that I had set up, but it was still running. And it was like 2 or 3 different discounts. So I was like, oh my God, Carolyn, like, girl. So I went in there today. So I talked to the person today. They was really helpful. I said, okay, I got time today. How do I get this stuff off of here? Because I understand y'all got to take y'all fees, but ain't nobody making no money if y'all the website don't even charge this much. And I kept telling myself, you said you're gonna get off of there. You said you're gonna get off of there, but my customers like Etsy. If I would direct them to go to my website, they'd be like, you got an Etsy shop. And I understand why, because they be using those discounts. Shoot, those people be wanting their discounts. So they like, you got an Etsy shop? And I'm like, well, won't y'all go to my website? I mean, when I did have one. But no, honey, I see why, because Etsy was giving all kind of discounts. So I was like, oh, no, honey, you're going to have to make some changes. Like, I've been having some real talks with myself. Like, you're going to have to make some changes. Because you can't have them taking on your little ends like that. And to me, this is just my opinion. The higher your product is, the more they take. A website don't even do that. Hello, Craft Mind. Hello. So I'm on here just doing some Pringle shakers, but I was just showing the people how you don't have to take the whole sticker paper off anymore. But I'm just chatty Patty. Yes, Shelly, I am most definitely. I have been in here thinking, and I'm like, the ink was that was killing me. I was like, oh no, if I'm doing, I'm like, there's no way. And then when you know, the shipping, I had to. I said, dang, I'm paying. It's still not gonna get here in enough time. I have deadlines that I gotta meet. You know, I got to, and I'm like, what can I do to see if I can? So when I saw that hippo or whatever they called, I was like, you know what? Why not faith over fear? You get what I'm saying? It was just one of those methods. One of those messages. But that's been a lot. That's been what's happening all this year. Like, I have some crazy things happening in my personal life, stuff that I don't even understand that's happening. Like I said, I lost my mom, and October, and then I had custody of my nephew, and that went south. I'm still in shock about how how the juvenile system is. Like, I would never believe that um, an organization of that nature would act the way they acted. So I had to deal with that situation, and then sometimes you got people that come in your life and you just be, like dead weight. You get what I'm saying? Thank you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Wait, that's yes. I'm like I said. I am just. I don't like when I was doing my orders. I will always talk to myself. You get what I'm saying? Especially if something taking too long, I would talk to myself and be like, "How can I do this in a different way? How can I do this differently?" Or I'll say like, it got to be a way that um I would say it got to be a way to do something different. And so after I started doing research, I seen this. I said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I didn't have to take the whole darn see what I mean? Look, and I got to take this off to readjust it. I said, you mean to tell me I didn't have to take the whole label off? And it's so much faster. I will have Yup, mine's did too. Mine's did too. Yup. High five, high five. Yup. And it'd be a shame because I have a lot of customers that's out of state. You know what I mean? And it be the in-state people that be having issues, and I don't understand that. Like, I'm not doing $200 or $300 worth of work for $100. You don't even inbox me with that drama, shenanigans. I'm gonna call it shenanigans because that's just what it is. I don't really do grass season. I mean, I did like some stuff for a friend here and there, but I don't do it. It's nothing wrong. I don't have nothing against it. I just don't do it. But I did get somebody that's, you know, um, like somebody did hit me up the other night and asked me, like, cause I do have them on my Etsy shop, like if they want like the center and all of that, the center design, I do stuff like that. But because I don't have a commercial printer, like I still do all over t-shirts, but if somebody need like a volume of them, oh, I'm most definitely going to outsource. Ain't no shame here. Have you been busy with grad season? It's fun though. I like to see the creativity though. I like to see the now people getting spicy with they graduation shirts. They don't look like the same boring shirts no more. Yup, Shelly. Yup, you right. Yup. Yep, that's true. People was not playing. People was saving everywhere. Oh, I'm making all. Oh, your baby graduate. Ain't that lovely that you know that you can do the stuff now? Ain't that nice that you can do it? Like you ain't gotta. That's one thing I like about what we do. Like when events and stuff come up like that, I can just do them. Like I don't have to. I don't have to go pay nobody no more. Like my daughter came over here today. Now my grandkid's birthday is in the wintertime. And she already planning like I'm gonna need you to do Mickey Mouse and they birthday ain't until next year. And I'm looking at her like she got all these ideas in her head. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna need you to do Minnie Mouse. I'm gonna need you." I said, "Oh, okay. I'm just listening. I'm just listening to her bop along." But yes, Shelly, like what you said, that is probably, I think that's probably hitting everybody. Like people is making decisions based off of the economy, and you do have to go up if you like when your supplies and stuff go up, you have to go up. I know my battery ain't low already. That's what I get for yakking my mouth. Now, I have some people that still like to do vinyl, right? But like I charge, I ain't even being funny. I went at Michael's. I was so disappointed with that vinyl and them prices. I had to get a roll real fast of a special color. And when I went in there and seen them prices, I said, I know you lying. And there's no vinyl on the roll. It's no vinyl on the roll. But my vinyl shirts, I charge $45 for those shirts. Yep, I sure do with no hesitation. I'm not doing no vinyl. I'm not doing no vinyl projects for no $30. That is remember I told y'all I hate vinyl? But they pretty. They make the prettiest projects. And when somebody asks, I still people that, I got a friend, all she want is vinyl. She want all her shirts in vinyl all the time. And it's okay with, it's okay with that. But I charge like $45 and up. Because sometimes people won't, sometimes, I'm being exaggerating, but sometimes people want the whole 10 commandments on their shirt with vinyl. Oh, yep. The craft mine, yep. That's absolutely true. It's so time consuming. And I be expressing that like, listen, 50 and then say like 2 colors, right? Now and I'm gonna give an example for Michaels. They roll of vinyl is $20 a roll. So if you have somebody that don't want a solid color and they want outline like black outlined in red, you is paying, I'm gonna just estimate, like you got to get 2 rolls of each. You got to get 2 rolls of black, 2 rolls of red, because you run out fast. And if they want a lot of words on a shirt, You spending over $100 in Michaels for vinyl. I'm not even messing around. I did it. And so once I was seeing that, I said, nope, $45 and up, or 50. And if I have to do, if you want me to do a jacket, $80 to $100. And vinyl is very time consuming. And you only got one shot with vinyl. Like if you can't go back and refix it. I mean, you know, I know they got hacks out there and stuff out there. If you mess up on the vinyl, you can, you know, spray stuff on the garment. But who wants to do that? You know, I don't want to do that. You know, I don't want to, you can't mess up with vinyl. So when I do vinyl projects, I don't answer the phone. I don't get on my phone or nothing. I be focused. Because when I do vinyl, I don't know if everybody else do, but I can't, okay, say like in Silhouette Studio, like say like my customer tell me what they want, you know. I actually after I put the sand inside of my program, I take each letter and I go through each letter and I size it and I fix it. Because I like my vinyl letters to be bold and pop out. So that's time consuming by itself, because you can't just, now I'm being real. If you do vinyl projects, you can't just type words. Now that's me. That's what I, you know, you can't just type words with vinyl and then go get ready to press it on a shirt. Like I have to take each character. Yup, see what you just said. Nope, vinyl is not, nope, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. And then if you go try to get the vinyl in a bulk, you paying like $300 plus for some vinyl. If you want like a nice size of it. And that's what I said. I knew it was something that I seen that people was using. So I'll do a vinyl project, but off the top, $45 to $50. It depends on how many letters. If you want the whole Bible written on, I mean, because people be wanting a bunch of words on their vinyl shirts, and you be looking at them like, do you know how? I'll be cracking up. But guess what? I got people out there. I tell them like, you know that's gonna cost, and they don't care. They'll pay me. They still pay me. But I do got some people that look at me sideways. Dang, go to the mall and ask them for some vinyl and see for 7 letters. You're gonna pay $7. You're gonna pay $55 to $60 for 7 letters on a sweater. I'm telling you about growth. Like, do y'all remember when y'all first started and y'all used to care, like if people didn't shop with you or not, or they say your price is too high? I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm sure damn. I used to be price adjusting all the time. Like, dang, if I raise the price this high, nope, not no more. Especially when you see people from out of town with no question. They don't question you. They don't talk about your price. Hey, I want to order one of those party favors that I seen, and they see the price and they don't complain. They pay, and you know, and that be it. Because people, listen, hand making stuff is still real big again, right? People don't have time no more, y'all. People still want that nice stuff, but they don't have time to do it. And she said, I just did a, oh, Oh, did you put it on your page? The graduation shirt, Shelly? Yep. Telling you that ain't bad. $25. That's not bad to see. But that's right. My girl up there, the craft mind said it's too much and time consuming. Yep. She ain't lying, man. That's why I don't even did I offer it on my Etsy shop? I don't know if I did or didn't, but I don't even tell people I do that. Okay. That's right, Shelly. She said, see, that, hey, I don't blame you. Nobody's doing stuff. I mean, I understand, like sublimation. Now, sublimation, that's nothing to me. I can do a sublimation shirt for, $25, a front design or something like that. But as the sizes go up, I do charge different. But something like vinyl and rhinestones, okay. How okay. So you do sublimation with vinyl DTF? I know mine's too. Mine's about to hang up. I don't care. I'm gonna just talk until it hangs up, y'all. Oh, see. Let me take this off real quick. All right. Let me cut this off some more. I know my phone about to do the same thing. Like after I finish, put these labels on, because I'm short like 2 labels. Yep. That's what listen, people still asking for it. But guess what? Like, man, that's what I say, man. I sit back and laugh at myself because I used to be tripping. Like, I can't tell you how many times I used to adjust my price. But then I just said F it. Like people start when I start seeing people coming and they ain't questioning me, and I'm like, okay. And they paying, they ask how much. I tell them, they pay. There's no problem, it just only, it seems like it's just local, sometimes local, and sometimes people, hold on, I'm having trouble with this one. Let me take this back off real quick. It's got to be something I did wrong with this paper. Let me be careful. Let me see what's going on over here with this label. Something is not flexing right. So I might have to take this all the way down. I didn't want to do that. Or I'm going to just, I'm about to just do the other way real quick to kill some time. All right, here we go. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. You still do the eco solvent? Yeah, I've heard reviews about the eco solvent. Like you have to keep buying printers. I seen that from a few because I don't be on TikTok no more. I got off of there as soon as I heard that man friends bought that company. I said, nope, time to get off of here. Nope, nope, nope. But that's where I was seeing all the excuse me. That's where I was seeing all the eco solvent. Let me put these back on. Like I said, I cut everything already out. I got my lids. Did y'all, oh, what I was about to, did y'all see, I think I came on here before, but you guys wasn't on here. Did y'all see that that I was going to do this, but I'm kind of going back and forth, the 3D printing. You see everybody jumped on that. But what I saw is just like, I'm hesitating because everybody got 3D printers, but they all making the same stuff. Like these coolers, these little mini coolers. Like if I get a 3D printer, I want to use it for what I'm doing, you know. I want to see what I can do different, you know. Because I want a 3D printer so I can add to what I'm doing, like with my party favors. That's what I want it for. But I've seen, like I've been doing research on it, and I see everybody got like they doing the same exact thing. So it's kind of making it's kind of making me hesitate. Like, okay, I want to see something unique. I want to see something different. But I see these little coolers. I said, well, that's one thing about crafting. When they find a trend, honey, they gonna stay on it. Yep, I stopped typing. My fingers are. Oh, I'm still too. Yep, Shelly. I'm thinking about it too. I'm thinking that, yeah, like I said, I'm going back and forth about it because I want to use it for what I'm doing. But I don't want to be a trendsetter, you know, like now the little coolers is cute. It's all kind of fouls out there. Yeah, that's another thing I've been trying to figure out. So when they get these 3D machines, right? Is it an app or something that they're getting their files from, or are they buying the files off of Etsy? Like I'm trying to figure out where they getting their files from. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can do a cheat method. Make sure everything is nice and straight. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's my whole mission right there. What you said, Shelly. I don't like that. I'm about to cut it. Nope, no, go back to what you were doing. Yep. And I was like, "Ooh, this would be great for crafting. This would, you know, like especially like the party favors and stuff. I want to use it for that." I'm saying it's called Maker's World, something like that, but I know different files. Some files. Oh, so the people making you pay money for them files. And then who teaches how to navigate through there? My daughter, she came on here and she was, because I did not know, like she told me she did 3D in school, but we came on here one night and she was zipping. She got a website. I forgot what she told me the site she registered to, and she showed me her projects that she made. And I'm looking at my daughter like, you know how to do this? She was whipping through that website, and I was amazed. Like, look at my daughter. And then I heard people say, like I seen people making them Louis Vuitton purses. I ain't going there. Them purses was cute, honey. Them purses was cute. But I was listening to how some people say they stuff take like 11 hours to make. I said, dang, 11 hours? I would be too scared to go to sleep knowing that there's a machine in there, you know, I would be too scared to go to sleep. 11, yeah, I heard people say they stuff take 11 hours. I was like, wow, 11 hours. I'm in the. Oh, but 3D printer. Yeah, I joined some groups too, Shelly. I sure did. All right, I'm done with this flavor. All right, let me see. Then I do the hard part in the morning. I can get the labels on and I'm good. Just put my labels back on. So look, we got this already. I got to make 20 of these, 20 of each that I'm doing. So like I said, I'm just, this way is so much faster. And I just found out about the 3D like in the last 2 months. It just took off like a firestorm. Then I just started watching different videos, watching different people on here, because I kept seeing it in the reel. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I started seeing all the coolers, the little coolers. And then when I went to go see how much they cost, you can get a 3D printer as cheap as $300. But then I start seeing, you know, I guess the one brand that I'm seeing a lot is Bamboo. So I really have to like read up on what all they have. Oh. But I'm seeing a lot of people in the crafting community using it, so it must be worth it because I'm definitely seeing a change. You see how fast technology has taken off between AI and 3D printing and all that stuff. This world is moving at a fast pace, but the paycheck ain't going up. Nobody's pay is going up, but the world is changing. Everything is taking AI and technology. And my customers for the party favors, I really love them because they be sending me their own design. They make and I don't even be telling them to do it. They make their own stuff now. They be sending me, can you do XYZ for me? And you know, they say I'll send you a design, and they uses AI to create their designs for kids, and I'm not even mad at them. It's been a big help to me. One poor lady, though, I wish I could have helped her the other night. She inboxed me late. I guess she was trying to get some it was for graduation season. She needed a shirt, but her deadline was like real short. Uh-oh. And I had, I had to reject the order because she needed it in a short time frame. And she was telling me how she was getting frustrated. She had got frustrated because she had used AI to design something for her, and it kept changing the image of what she needed. And so she was asking, like, can you fix this? And she was like, how much she did. She offered to pay, like, how much you charge and what's your turnaround. And she told me what she needed it by. And I had to tell her, like, because I'm working on this order. And I'm like, I have another priority that's due, and I wouldn't be able to accommodate you at this time. But she was like, oh, thank you for responding back. Like I said, AI can be a blessing and a curse. It's just how you decide. You have to work AI. You can't let AI work you. That's the whole thing with that. It's been a blessing for me. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie. Because I had to use AI to change some things about what I was doing with my own situation. And I'm talking about some deep research, not like, and that's a shame a darn computer can tell you what road to take. Like, you get some good help from AI now. So see how quick that was? If I wasn't yakking my mouth, I probably would have been done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And I have, like I said, I'm two things short. So I gotta wait for my other holographic paper to come tomorrow. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep it rolling. And then let me tell you about these. So I was using, I had got real spicy with these, right? I say spicy. I was using the 2.3 can Pringle cans. If you ever go back and look at any of my party favorite videos, I was using the big cans. But like my girl Shelly said, the cost of stuff went up. And I had to make some changes. And I had to be transparent about it too. Like, hey, due to cost, some things is going to change. I have to make a price adjustment. And then I talked about these Pringle cans. Because I used to do 2.3 ounce cans. But I will only use those for adults. I don't use them for children anymore. Because I was giving kids those, And the reason why I want one is the... Oh, okay. The bamboo. Yep, I've been reading about that, Shelly. That look like a good brand. And you know who I seen had them on sale, but they said they only had a limited supply. Swing Design. I seen them on that site. I was shocked. That's what I said. I was like, Carolee, where you been? Swing Design have these on their site. Best Buy have 3D printers. I didn't even know that. Like I said, I've been really... Like I said, if you take your eye off of the art, what we do for 1 second, you will find out how much you missed. Okay. So let me do what I usually do. So all I'm doing now, I'm getting ready to... I'm on my last label, so I'm just... Now, if I wasn't on live, I would just cut these little slits in advance and just go. And then I got this hole puncher. I wish I never got it. Y'all want to see how big this thing is? I don't even like it. I was hand cutting out my circles. Like I said, I was trying to cut my time down. Now I'm about to show y'all how big this hole puncher is. It looked like a shoe. This thing's so big, it looked like a shoe. I said, what the hell? Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on. All right. So this is I already had this. I had this already. But with my other supplies that came in today, my ink, and then I always keep extra paper, and I had ran out of my double-sided tape, and then I ran out of my paper for my plates, because I got to do plates, and I always keep extra paper on the side. But then I wanted to order a hole puncher because I don't like using my silhouette machine no more because it be tripping. So look how big this. I wish I never got this. This is a regret. This is something I regret buying. Look at, why is this so big? Look how big this thing is. You know, what is this? I don't like this. I cannot. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I was in this. This is, no matter what kind of paper I use, I always get 48-pound paper because I like the way it feels. So this is A-Sub paper, the A-Sub glossy paper. And I always get the 48-pound. Yeah, that's what I be getting. But I keep extra of that. Uh-oh, hold on. But did y'all, man, that's something, like I said, I regret buying this stupid thing. Like I said, I was trying to, I'm having problems with my silhouette machine, still not reading registration marks, but I'm going to end up hooking up my Cricut. But I don't, look, one more time, y'all, look. Look, why is this big like this? It's huge. I was like, this look like a shoe. Yep, so that's my chronicles for tonight. Oh, it's 12 in the morning. Oh, I got to get off of here. I ordered it from Amazon, but I am an affiliate in my bio section. I'm affiliate with A-Sub in my bio section, and I'm now affiliate with yeah, there's a Koala. Well, Koala and A-Sub is the same people, but yeah, I'm affiliate with them, so I have a link in my bio to them. But because I needed it, like I said, I needed the paper today. I ordered it from Amazon, and I ordered it last night, and it was here today. Yep. Some sticker paper. I ordered sticker paper from them. 2 packs of photo paper and sticker paper, and it came today. I was so happy because they told me it was supposed to come Monday. Let me see something. So don't let me cheat. I see my little, okay, there we go. Hold on. I might have to cut this ring light off because I need, hold on. Okay. Yeah. I'm back. Yes, I ordered all of this. All of this I ordered. I ordered all of this last night around this time. I ordered this ink, that paper, all that other stuff. I ordered all last night because like I said, I was low on stuff. I've been, like I said, I've been, in here, figuring as my orders and stuff are coming in. I'm like, I'm talking to myself like, how can I do something a different way? And so I had to go do like a quick little inventory of my room to see what I was low on. And my plates, I was low on those. The lamination, self-lamination, because I don't have a lamination machine. The adhesive lamination machine, I don't have that. So I just, like I said, I cut everything out. It's been faster. Oh yeah, koala, that's my stuff too. But I ordered, I used to get the black, I think that's koala, right? The sticker paper that comes, it's in a black, it come in a black package with the wine bottle. I don't know if that's koala, I think it is. So the reason why I don't order that no more is because it's not water resistant. And I didn't realize that until when I went to go order it. I went to go order that sticker paper yesterday on Amazon. And so I was reading, and they put like in bold parentheses, like, this is not water resistant. And so I was like, oh, all this time. And maybe that's why I will always see black when I will print with that. I will see black ink on my hands all the time with that koala paper. But once I switched printers and I used it, I didn't have no problems. But it just said that the sticker paper was not water resistant. And so I was like, oh, all this time I thought it was. But that's still one of my favorite brands. And I still use koala. I think that's koala. It come in a white package with the red stripe. I use them. All HTV Run has water resistant stuff now. All right, I'm about to zip through these. Yup, that's the thing going on now. People want their stuff waterproof, and I had to think about that. Uh-oh. So that's the only reason why I went with the Asa brand today. They had a sale, and that's another thing I'll be looking at the sales. So I was like, ooh, who got something on sale? And then that one girl, I'm gonna order from her because she be having a big bundle of paper. The party crafter girl? Party paper, I can't think of her name, but she have bundles of paper. And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be real nice. Nope, you don't. See, that'd be the thing. They don't be having enough paper in the pack. And it used to be like that when I used to get my holographic paper. But now when I get my holographic paper, I get the big paper, like the 100 sheets of holographic. I try to get everything with 100 sheets. Yep. it's a girl. Her name is she got a website, party paper girl, party craft. She call herself Pretty Party something. She sell paper, and she sell it in a bundle. And I think she got a sale. Like, I think it's like 50, is it 50? It might be 50 something dollars. But I think she got a sale going on. It's Pretty Party Paper or something. She sell the stuff in a bundle. But yeah, and Andrina, yeah, that's where I learned a lot of stuff from her. I found her by accident years ago. I was like, who is this? Yep, I learned a lot of stuff from her. Cause I like kids. I mean, even though I only got two, I just like doing stuff for kids. Like, I prefer that over adults. No disrespect, grown folks. I love y'all, but it's just a peace of mind. Like, watching a kid light up, seeing their favorite little imagination come to life. But yep, I learned a whole bunch of stuff from her, honey. Yep, Shelly. Yep. Yep. I drifted kind of. I still like if they call and reach out, but yep. I rather deal with kids. You're definitely right, Shelly. Like, a lot of the stuff that I see, I love it. I don't even try it no more. Like the phone purses, the phone projects. I don't even do those kind of projects no more. I used to, but just think, have you saw how much that stuff costs? Phone. Unless it's for like a graduation or like some type of spectacular event, I won't even go. Or like for Easter, I used it for Easter and I absolutely loved it. I did these Easter baskets for the kids, and I wanted to do something a little different than just a traditional basket. And so Walmart sells, not Walmart, but Walgreens sells this adhesive vinyl paper, right? And I took my design, because I stay right down the street from Walgreens, up the street from Walgreens. So I took a design, went inside my favorite software, of course, Canva, and I created a design to go in the Easter baskets. And then I went right to the Dollar Tree and I got some foam, because I got a hot foam cutter, a hot knife. That's what it's called. I got one here. And I put that design on that foam and grabbed that let me see. Grab that hot knife, put them baskets. I went on my porch and assembled, because it was nice that day. I went outside on my porch and assembled those baskets. And then of course I had to get a little bit crafty. So I spray painted and did some paint. People was driving by looking. I'm like, and they was tall too, tall baskets. Like, I had so much fun doing them. Yup. My hair. Oh, my hair is pinned up. Yeah, I got it in some like it's some dread. It ain't real dreads, but like crochet dreads. I just got it pinned up. That's all. No, me either, Shelly. I don't do that either. Nope, not no more. She said every art. Nope, I don't jump on it either. And that's smart. What you just said. I made Easter shovels. Oh, what you make? What did you use to make them? See, that's something different. Easter shovels. That's something different. I saw. I don't know what you made, and I liked it. It might have been that shirt you was talking about. Because I think you posted something not too long ago, and I went on there and I liked it. See, that's something different. Easter shovels. Uh-oh, this ain't tight enough. I mean, they rushing the holidays. Like, I went into the store. I saw 4th of July stuff. I saw, let me see. I said, dang, they rushing all of the seasons already. Like, let summer get here first before you start putting this stuff out. Okay. Yeah, I like those I love those kind of projects where you're doing something different. Yeah, it's just, I just threw this in because I was tired of my real hair. I want to see what they're gonna come out with Mother's Day. What's the thing? I think I'm down to my last couple strips until tomorrow. Yep. Like I said, I ran out of, it was something I ran out, my holographic paper, but I had already ordered that. That's going to come tomorrow. Oh. Shelly, what you say they doing? She said they doing the paper purses. Oh, that's the Mother's Day trend for this year. I think I seen them, but I seen them on somebody else's site. Y'all ever go on the Y'all ever go on the people who don't speak English, the Spanish people's crafting page? Man, they be off the hook with their craft. I don't understand a word they be saying, but I be in their group. Oh yeah, I seen them. They look real. See, I'm not like they. I think I did see them. Man, they be talking in, you speak a different language? Cause they be talking in their language. I don't understand nothing they be saying. Because they be the Puerto Rican, the Latino community with their craft, and they be doing some off the chain stuff. And it don't even be just the women, it be the men. I be watching, like, it be a section in Facebook that be like, do you want to translate? And I be, yeah, tell me what they saying. I mean, they be doing some creative stuff. Now, do y'all ever see, I'm going to tell y'all the name of this. Now, this one site, I think is a scam. Do y'all ever see those ads or those things that come across and it's saying that people selling these luxury looking templates for crafting? But I never see nobody talk about buying them. And it's like thousands of templates. I think that's a scam. I don't think it's real. Because if you ever go into comments, you see people like, I purchased this 3 days ago, but where's my download? And I'm like, oh, people buying and not getting money? I mean, they ain't getting a product. I be wondering if it's real or not. What she say? I was thinking about doing the illusion purse for Mother's Day. Oh, okay. Cause you can do those any kind of ways. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a real bad sciatic nerve going on. And I have been having it for like a week, and I'm trying to avoid going to the hospital because all they gonna do is give me some shots. So I've been trying to take some stuff at home to see if it, and this is keeping my mind off of it too, because that pain ain't no joke. Yes, Shelly. I be on, like, girl, I be in that Spanish groups. I don't know nothing they be saying. Now, some of them do talk in English, but some of them be speaking in their language, and they be having some beautiful projects. And I be writing it down like, oh, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna learn this. They be going all the way out, honey. They be doing big things with their little crafting stuff. This is the fastest I ever got done with these. Ever since I've been doing it this way, that's how she. Oh. See, that's smart. Ain't no discrimination. I'm in rhinestone groups. Because that's something that I do know how to do, but I'm still kind of at the beginner stage of that. And like I said, I'm about this close of throwing my silhouette machine in the trash because either the software updated or this Cameo is just, I know that I heard they got a Cameo 5. I'm thinking about switching because it doesn't matter what kind of paper I use. My registration marks ain't reading no more. Okay, so let's see how many. Ooh, look, I skipped the can. See, look. And see what I did? I just cut everything off, and all I got to do now is, so I can put this to the side because now and then I got a vision board, y'all. I wrote y'all want to see my board? I think I'm a real professional up in here. So I got a board. Let me see if I can show y'all my board. That's my board. I be writing like order, like when the person order, when the due date. I got it right there, y'all. Yes. Because I be forgetting stuff. I have to write things down. The updated soft. Oh, they updated the software? Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you see the wine? Hold on. Did you see the wine was delayed to? No. Who did that, Shelly, about the with the wine? You can't go back to the old version of silhouette? Yeah. I'm telling you something. Listen, I'm very close. Like when I cut out my because I gotta make my centerpiece. When I cut my centerpiece out, I'm not gonna use silhouette. I don't have time for I'm gonna use my Cricut when I cut when I cut the pieces out for the centerpiece. Cause this I have to feed my thing and I took some old paper just to see what I said. Now, what the world is going on? And I remember last year when I had this problem, I was in the middle of a project and it just went haywire. I was so upset. Let me see. All right, that's it. That's it, y'all. Y'all see how quick? Then tomorrow I'm going to cut out my strips. Like I said, I got everything else cut out already. My lids, I'm two cans short. And so I already cut my lids out. I mean, this goes on the top of the lids. And then, like I said, I got my give backs right here. Like I said, I put the stuff together and not just be moving. And then I'm going to, let me see what else. And then this is the colors that I'm using. I'm doing something different. So I'm using some different kind of glitter effect for the banners. I mean, to put around the tops. So I'm doing this, and let me see what else. It's pretty purple. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this pink or not. I just grabbed it because it was on sale. And they got this pretty purple and this lovely blue. I love this color right here. So I like to do this kind of stuff last. Oh, and I still got to cut out my books because I make books too. This bundle comes with books. So that kind of hard stuff, like the centerpiece and my books, I usually do that last. I usually get this easy stuff in the bags and stuff. I get that stuff out the way. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Shelly, you know, it's always good to chat with you. I'm gonna have to come on here on the weekend. I know people got to go to work tomorrow. And this is my cutoff. Like I said, when I know I get tired or whatever, I stop because I do not like working sleep. I did that before and I made a lot of mistakes and I was like, nope, I'm never going to do that again. All right, so y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all new, feel free to join. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe. And until this weekend or tomorrow. All right, Shelly, bye, girl.